Hello, welcome to week 14. I'm here to make sure you know what's going on this week. The first thing I'd like to do is remind you to look at your announcements. In particular, this Proctoru sign-up announcement from week 13, making sure that you are getting ready for the exam that's coming. Your Proctoru exam is ready in Proctoru to sign up for it now. Your exam is named for you here. There's a link to Proctoru here in the announcement, it is all here. So make sure you're reading this information. It tells you what you need to know to get signed up for Proctoru. And you are required to get signed up with Proctoru this week. So let's go to this week and take a look at what all is going on here in week 14. So in week 14, you have a Proctoru Readiness quiz. We don't have a lot of time to waste for you to not be put together with this, so I'm putting this quiz in here. It's actually due on Wednesday this week. I'm pointing out that earlier due date because I don't want you putting it off till the end of the week. So there is a quiz that asks you for 3 screenshots. The first screenshot is one that shows me that you have tested your equipment with Proctoru and that your equipment is passing their test. Number 2, I'm asking you for a screenshot showing me that you have signed up for your appointment time. That should be a screenshot that shows me your appointment time. And then a screenshot that shows me that you have set some sort of alarm to remind you when that exam is going to take place. And that can be a day before or an hour before. That doesn't matter to me how you organize that. But I am pushing you to set a reminder in your phone, because I have had a shocking number of students tell me they forgot that they had an exam. So I am pushing you to do better than that here. Okay. You also have a handout here on quoting and citing drama and a tutorial on how to do that. Now, I'll go over this handout with you real quickly, but this video tutorial goes over this handout in detail. So please make sure if you're doing this the best possible way, you would print this out and then you would look at it while you watch this tutorial. There is a Criterion link. That means that I expect this character analysis to be run through Criterion. Once again, your essay may be over 1,000 words and may not receive a score from Criterion. However, you do get a grade for using Criterion effectively. That means that you have used multiple submissions to reduce the number of errors in grammar, mechanics, and usage. So if you need to, you can back up and find that how to use Criterion effectively video and watch that. We have a new video here, and we have a major assignment due. Our character analysis is due this week. It is a close reading. It is not a research essay. It's a lot like the poetry analysis at the beginning. It might even be a little bit easier than that because you're just tracing what happened to that one character. And that is coming in this week. I am going to take a minute and go over with you what's coming up in week 15. In week 15, you'll have a quiz where I ask you to show me the feedback from the essay you are choosing to revise, and that's that revise an essay. So before you do this week 15 assignment to revise an essay, I'm asking you to give me a screenshot that shows me that you've taken the feedback and in your own words made a list of the feedback that you've been given so that you know what to improve in your essay. I don't want anybody revising an essay and just looking at a few grammar things and fixing those. There are usually substantive things between an A and a B or a B and a C that would need to be addressed. And I want you to make sure that you know those before you embark on that revision. And I'm going to be asking you to complete your student evaluations. There's a link to virtual advising, and this will be changed to summer registration. There's information about the final exam. I'm actually going to move this up into week 14 because the exam does become available in week 15. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that information about the final exam. I really am in week 14. Okay, so I'll go ahead and move that up for you 1 week. So information about that, and then the week 15 discussion board is there for you. Our exams themselves will be here in ProctorU. They are visible right now, so you can go in and take a look. There's a video introduction to ProctorU. We cannot, I've got to check and see whether, well, yeah, I'm going to check on this. I hope Criterion's not required, but I think it is. The final exam itself will be here, and the information on it, I'll make sure that it is correct and updated in this week's information. I'm going to double check that before I let it be visible. But make sure that you are looking at that and planning ahead, because you will have access to that starting in week 15. Now that's next week. Remember, this week, Proctoru Readiness quiz, quoting and citing drama handout, the tutorial going over that handout for you, the Criterion link, and that major assignment. Those are the things that you're looking at. So real briefly, I'm going to go over this handout with you. First, I hope you'll notice that the only text that you are required to cite here has information on it. Obviously, please update your date accessed, because your date accessed will be different than the date accessed from April of 2020. It's not 2020 anymore, so please make sure that you are giving me a correct date. This date is the date that it was published and most recently updated on the Arizona Actors Academy website, so please don't change that date. But the information you need is here. Please update it to be correct. All right, let's go ahead and open this. We're going to go over it very quickly. It's showing you how to take a text and use it as quotes in a paragraph. Now, again, this is going over a source paragraph, and of course, we always have a topic sentence, a source introduction, quote integration, citation, and analysis. So those things are going to be part of every source paragraph, same as with the poetry essay, same as with the research essay, same as with this essay now. So there's that same pattern, but it shows you how to take this script form and translate it into the essay form that you're going to need. So again, I'm not going to go over it in huge detail here, because I go into it in huge detail here in this quoting drama tutorial. So please make sure you watch this tutorial, and it'll go over that handout with you in a lot more detail. All right, I will be having help sessions this week at noon on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll have that 8:30 p.m. Wednesday help session and a 9 o'clock a.m. Friday session. If you need to speak with me outside of those session times, please email me at aswanberg@lawsonstate.edu to set up a time to meet. Let me know if you have questions about this.